I never imagined that the love of my life would be the one to script the darkest chapter of my story. From the moment we locked eyes across that crowded coffee shop, the spark was undeniable, and our whirlwind romance quickly became the envy of all our friends. She was a vision, and I was all too happy to lose myself in the intoxicating allure of her charm. But as the months wore on, shadows began to creep into our perfect picture. Her friend from work seemed to pop up at the most inconvenient times, and though I tried to brush off the nagging feeling gnawing at my gut, the truth was poised to shatter my life in ways I couldn't have imagined. It all came to a head the night of my father's will reading. In a dimly lit room filled with hushed voices and the smell of old leather, I sat beside her, my fingers entwined with hers, seeking comfort in her warmth. As the lawyer droned on, I caught a glimpse of a knowing smile exchanged between her and her friend. That was the moment the penny dropped. The room spun as realization hit me like a freight train. Her friend was no colleague, but her husband. My heart thundered in my chest as I pieced together their elaborate ruse, an intricate web of deceit spun with one goal in mind, to con me out of my inheritance. Their betrayal was a knife twisted deep in my back, but what left me breathless was the depth of my own denial. I had ignored the late-night whispers, the secretive glances, writing them off as quirks of a new relationship. How many red flags had I willingly turned a blind eye to, all in the name of love? Anger and humiliation battled for dominance as I confronted the pair, the taste of betrayal bitter on my tongue. Their calm, unrepentant faces told me everything I needed to know. I was merely a pawn in their twisted game, a naive fool who had been too caught up in the fantasy to see the truth. In the aftermath, as I stood alone amidst the wreckage of what I thought was love, I faced the hardest truth of all: my greatest betrayal was not theirs, but my own. I had betrayed myself by ignoring my instincts, by choosing the dream over reality. It was a painful lesson, one that left scars etched deep into my soul. But as I walked away from the ashes of our relationship, I vowed never to repeat the same mistake. In their deceit, I found my own strength, and though their con had cost me dearly, it had also set me free.